focus on how much can you get out of that workout for an hour, because that's the way you're describing it. That's really about a good hour is what you really get a day.
That's.
If I'm hearing it straight, you're
No, I'm definitely putting in more than. I mean, it sort of like depends on what day of the week is, but like some days I played, like stayed home Friday night and just played all day and all night, like 8 hours.
Okay.
But other days 3 hours. I'm trying to like make it 3 minimum.
All right, then that's what you got to do. And if it's 3, then you have to set it at 3. Like for instance, I just joined the gym and they asked me like, how much you gonna do this, Mr. Stevens? You know, it's gonna be an hour a week, an hour a day. I can't work with you unless you give me an hour. No, you give me something, you know, because they got you on those little punch machines, you know what I mean? Like, if you do 1 hour, 1 solid hour with the metronome, you can clean up that timing. Don't have to do the entire exercise if you don't, but you do have to move the fingers, right? If you just concentrate on trying to get all of them as closer to the string as possible, the metronome is going to force you to do it anyway, because the faster you go, it's going to have to. And then you just start it with just a punch, like. And make sure that each one of these are even in tone and the same. And use the same finger. And mute it. And then look at your clock and see, can you get 3 minutes out of it? That's the average on a song is 3.5, right? So if you had to do this one groove evenly for 3.5 minutes, right? Then you will move to adding more notes. Yes? Now you'll go for another 3.5. I'm always looking at that clock because I'm always timing you and see how far you're going to go before you make a mistake, or not a mistake, or variation in what you're playing. If I go like, there's a slight buzz, can you hear it?
Yeah.
That would show up on the tape. Usually I've got to get a little bit closer to the string. Yeah? Second. Do you stand up and practice, or? As long as your bass and you are cool with the, you know, this, with, you know, how, you know, far away, you know, as long as it is not throwing your timing off. And just do the exercise. Something else that I gotta say. But I don't know how you're gonna achieve that. You got something to add? I'm stuck.
Basically, the walking exercise and the single note.
Yeah, and add to this. Add to it. After you can do it for 3 minutes, right? Let me see. You got a minute with that stuff. I'm gonna say do it for 30 seconds while I'm here. Oh wait, here we go.
Single note or
get the single note. 3, 4. flat 7. Same punch in the same mute. Now do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the second finger. Fourth finger. All follow. All follow. That second finger, they're not lined up together. That's it. Now all of them, the first finger, second finger, and the fourth finger. First finger first.
Yeah.
Second. 2, 3, 4. All together. 3, 4. When they go over to the G string, all of them would have to be lined up if though they were going to play a note. Yeah, from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. 4.
Well, that's what I practice on.
Yeah, that's what you practice. Because you practice.
I'm not used to. I don't know what I usually do, but I don't do that. I don't. This whole position is sort of new to me. I don't know what I usually
Good.
do. Yeah.
Because there's some notes over there that you're going to want to play, and if you're in position to play them, you know, less time, and then if your finger is over something, you can play it, and that's the whole idea. If it has to move to something, you know, your time is gonna have to be impeccable. So in other words, everything like okay, we're in B flat, right? I'm covering all things possible in that B flat by keeping a finger over something, right? Not over here. Sometimes, you know, you get lazy, you know, and I go here. Sometimes I even do like this. But usually when I'm doing something, you know, unorthodox, I'm working for a vibrato or something like that. At first, if I pull them all together, I want to push them, you know, towards the little finger, so I can get a little bit more vibrato, you know. But usually, I want to hang over the note.
What about when I'm playing roots and fives a lot, right? So.
This is just.
Am I moving my hand every time for that? I don't know. Yeah.
No, this is to clean your house.
Okay, yeah.
This is to clean your house.
Okay.
You can break the rule later on.
Okay.
But when you want a clean house, it's there.
Yeah.
This is just to take what you got here, you know, and clean it up. You know, it's like you going to the gym. You're just cleaning things up. You know, yeah. you got it already. You just you want to just clean it up a little bit. That's all we're doing. We want to bring the technique back in. And then you can break the rule after that.
Okay.
But whenever you want to go back to it, it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll stop now.
Okay, thanks, Clarence.
Thank you. Now we're gonna go explore Mill Valley.
Yeah, it's a nice day for it.
So you boys, are you talking to them?
Yeah. Well,
They
yeah,
haven't
I
decided.
I went and, you know, had coffee with somebody, with Ann, because we've had, you know, terrible interactions over the years. She's sort of an uptight person and offends people sometimes. And so I cleared the air with her. That was good. I play a dance class on percussion with the drum set player a lot.
I want to see you again after maybe a month.
Yeah, I'd like to, you know, part of the thing is, like, I've been living off